In part 1 of this Workflow Manager overview, we covered how a task is set up in the task configuration window. In this second part of the overview, we will discover how the participants of a task perform their part of the workflow. It all starts with the receipt of an email. Here is the email that was generated by the Workflow Manager approval task we set up together earlier in part 1. If we look at the email more closely, we'll see just how much control we have over what is presented. Note that the subject line and the body of the email have been configured to provide as much information as possible. Once the participant is ready to begin, they simply click the link provided. The participant will be presented with their task through a web browser window. Everything they need to complete their work will be provided. Here, the participant finds listed the files that need to be rejected or approved. Clicking on the thumbnail will provide them with a more detailed view of the file. And clicking on the preview will close the file. Here you see a downward pointing arrow for downloading the file, and just to the right of it, an icon that indicates that you can open the files in multiple windows. This allows for side-by-side comparisons. The participant approves or rejects files accordingly and adds comments where required. We'll accept this second file just to add comments. And when the process has been completed, the participant simply hits Submit. The participant can review their comments simply by clicking this arrow at any point in the process. The administrator of the task, who will receive an email once all the task participants have completed their work, will see all comments. Back in Cumulus, looking at the info window for that file and clicking on the particular workflow you're in, you will see the comments made and whether it was approved or rejected. All the information about the workflow is stored and maintained in the Cumulus database.